Welcome to Waypoint, a podcast for everyone gripped by Morbius fever. It's the summer of Morbius, guys. Everyone who hasn't seen it yet, get out there. You know, you don't want to miss the Joker and the 11th Doctor in their Vampire Spectacular. I'm Julian, I'm the Game Master.
I'm Sanya, I play Charlotte.
I'm Vio, I play Moon.
I'm Mimi, and I play Max, the team leader.
Shut up.
All right, yeah, still sore from that, I see, but
it hit deep.
We'll find out how sore you'll be soon, because we're entering combat now.
Great, that's always a good start to an episode.
And the first question here is, if the leader has influence over every teammate, add another team, which is not the case anymore.
Sorry.
Now let's make sure, does everyone have the same purpose in the fight?
Well, I think so, yeah.
Stop the person from hurting anyone else. Fight them.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I mean, we just gave a great interview, and then, you know, we should maybe protect that person who made the interview.
Suddenly a gamer shows up, as they do. If any team member mistrusts the leader or the team, remove a team. Now, would you say
I mistrust Max? I just
don't trust her.
I'm just hurt.
But do you trust Max to make the right decisions?
I actually do.
Interesting.
Thank you.
If your team is ill-prepared or off-balance, remove a team. I don't think there will ever be a situation where we don't check that one.
Yeah.
So
maybe if we actively go and raid someone's HQ or something, maybe then.
Yeah.
Or if we finally get the security system going.
Yeah.
If Max wants to take a condition, you can avoid removing that team from the pool.
I mean, we get an extra team from my captain move anyway.
True.
So I don't think that's necessary right now.
So how many team do we have?
You have 2 additional team, plus the 1 team you have on the get-go, so you have 3 team. So, in front of you is the open door to your hideout, and outside is some dude in some sort of Ready Player One-esque gaming suit, with buttons on his arm that that are colorful and look suspiciously like the different symbols on a PlayStation controller.
Oh boy.
Who has just introduced himself to you as the Alpha Gamer and thrown Jessica through the door. And
very impolite.
You see him right outside the door, and one of his hands moves to one of the buttons. They are like in 4 colors, green, red, blue, and yellow. And he presses the yellow button, and you can see that some sort of yellow energy waves suddenly are coming from his body as he shouts at you. Oh man, I gotta think of something horrible for him to shout. We haven't even started already, but it's already game over for you, renegades.
Oh god.
Lame.
And you feel a wave of, like, powerful energy, the same thing that probably pushed back Jessica, coming through the door towards Charlotte and Jessica over there on the stairs.
I'm just going to shout towards Charlotte, get her out of there right now.
And I will do that. I grab her and bring her somewhere safe. Maybe
you could go up the stairs, or you could go into the main hall. That's probably your best options.
I will probably go into the main hall and like put her somewhere safe where she can hide.
All right. You roll a defend, I'd say.
Yes. I have
10.
So just from the dice or total?
In total.
Yeah, in total.
Oh, wow,
it's a 10.
Yeah, but you have like a +3 to savior, right?
Yeah.
So on a 7 to 9, it costs you, expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. On a 10 plus, on a hit you keep them safe and choose one. Add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition. The idea of taking influence over Jessica is kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, then I will do that. I will take influence over Jessica. Stay here, we'll protect you.
You see, as you do that, like a slight sparkle in her eyes that you haven't seen in a professional expression before, as you dash away from her back into the fray. Yeah, I'd say in the meanwhile, either Max or Moon would have had time to also do something. I'd say Moon, because Max was coordinating.
I think the first thing Moon would do would take this fight outside. So I think Moon will fly through the door and try to basically wrap the alpha gamer in her telepathic bands to try to like pin him down.
All right, so you wanna directly engage a threat in this situation.
I want to do that, but I'm very scared based on my stats.
I mean, you have like what?
A -1.
-1 in danger. That's fine.
I rolled a 6, but it's a 5. I don't think any...
Helping you would also not save you in this situation, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Okay, then mark potential.
Yay!
That's already pretty good. And you try to get at him and wrap him up with your telepathic bands. And it is in this situation that you get a feeling for whatever the yellow mode that he's currently in is probably means, because he extends his hand towards you and you can feel a familiar sensation that you kind of haven't felt since your homeworld. And that sensation is someone having like a psychic tug of war with you. You get the feeling that he has some sort of psychic powers himself, as he grabs hold of your telepathic bands and kind of flings you around him against a wall. You take a powerful blow.
No. Okay. At least I don't have any conditions yet. That's a 7.
On a 7 to 9, choose one. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to fulfill the action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain mark 2 conditions.
I think Moon really wants to prove themselves to like the people watching, especially since they just gave an interview about how they want to help and protect stuff, so running away from the enemy might not be the best first choice to make. So I think Moon struggles past the pain.
Okay, which 2 conditions do you mark then?
I think this is the first time that Moon has met anyone who has psychic abilities, and since this person seemed to actually have a sort of control over her telepathic bands, afraid is definitely something. And also angry, because this person just came here without any reason and just decided to attack their home base and an innocent civilian, so I'm gonna choose afraid and angry.
Alright. The angry only expanded by him saying, "Leave the telepathy to the real men."
Fuck this guy!
Oh, he has it coming now.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to give you a villain that you feel good about punching. I wanted to do something for you.
That's very kind of you.
Thank you. But his aggressive moon flinging has left him open to an action by Max.
I think he could use some lightning just to, take a hit for his ego. I think he needs to be taken down a notch.
That works. So you want to directly engage a threat?
I do.
All right.
And I'm doing it in front of an audience.
Oh yeah, you have somewhat of an audience. You have Jessica.
Yes.
And her entire entourage.
So,
true, yeah. They're also still around the door.
I do have the move stage fighting, which means when I directly engage a threat, I can actually roll superior instead of danger if I mark a condition.
Nice.
All right, nice.
And I think I would mark the insecure condition, because this is like the first mission where I am the team leader and I'm still a bit insecure about it. So I think performing well here, especially in front of an audience, is very important to Max.
Especially since like photographers are in the audience and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I think insecure makes sense here.
That works, yeah. All right, then roll with plus superior, which is a bit better for you, I think.
A lot better. My danger is -1 and my superior is +2.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's solid.
be an 11.
Ooh.
11 sounds good. All right. On a 10 plus, pick 2. Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I think I would avoid a blow. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Take away something from them. Their dignity. Oh, too late.
They don't have that. I think I would like to impress our opponent. I would like to impress the alpha gamer.
Okay, yeah. Man, all right. Yeah, I did. I named him that. I gotta live with this. So, describe what you do.
So I think Max decides to use her lightning, not necessarily to hurt, but more so to, basically try to get him to submit more so. Like, it's going to hurt a bit, but he's not going to be incapacitated by the kind of lightning she shoots at him.
Mm.
And so I assume it's not as impressive as in the alley fight, the last alley fight we had.
Which one?
But it's still, like, pretty cool to see the pinpoint accuracy of this small lightning strike landing.
Yeah, and what you actually see when you hit him, which also is the result of why you manage to resist or avoid his blows, because once again, you have managed to locate an opponent who is weak to electricity. As you can see, like the voltage passing all over his strange suit that he's wearing and temporarily incapacitating him. He actually like falls down to his knees for a moment before like turning his head back to Max, and you can see that your electric attack has somewhat shocked him. So he was just intimidated by a woman, which I think means that he marks the angry condition.
Oh, I just realized I actually also get a +1 forward because I'm the leader because of my captain move.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't really change anything in this situation, but I should keep it in mind.
He is gonna go into a little bit of a rage mode, and you can see that he slams his hand down on another button on his wrist, the red one, and you suddenly see the suit he's wearing like sort of expand out a little. Like he suddenly looks like he has more defined musculature under the suit, and he, with a very surprising speed, pushes himself off the ground towards Max and like literally flies at her.
Can I try to like just grab his ankle with my telepathic bands to like hold him back?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can do a defend on that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh.
So that was a 4. My savior is 0.
Okay.
So I think Moon like shoots forwards the hand like, oh no you don't, and just what happens, Julian?
I mean, you get to mark potential.
Yeah,
That's the first thing that happens. Big day for Moon. Big day for Moon's potential. I'm gonna say that you don't manage to protect Max, which I'll say inflicts another condition on you.
I think by now Moon is feeling pretty insecure also.
Yeah, that makes
because
sense.
everything they're
so
trying...
you're at 3 conditions now.
I have 3 conditions now.
Nice.
In a very
and
short time frame.
and I'm gonna say Max gets to take a powerful blow.
Yes, that sounds fair.
And then Charlotte comes back. What the fuck happened here? Moon is just lying on the floor, like face down, crying.
Is the +1 forward also for the take a powerful blow? I would assume so, right?
I don't know any reason why it wouldn't be, so
Right?
sure.
Then it is exactly a 7.
No.
All right. On a 7 to 9, you choose one. The same
Lash
ones we
out.
just had with Moon.
Lash out verbally. Just rip Moon a new one for being so incredibly incompetent.
Yeah, give her another condition.
I actually think that makes the most sense in the situation.
You're about to knock out Moon.
Oh no.
I don't want you to do that, but it would be
Makes sense.
Yeah, it
sense and the coolest move, to be honest. Moon just rushed out, attacked him, and got their ass handed to them twice.
I mean, I can just provoke you to foolhardy action instead of giving you a condition.
Okay, provoke me then.
So I think Max doesn't even say anything. It's just this thought that she sends towards you that's like, Moon, you keep messing this up. Can you just attack him and not try to mess everything up? I'm trying to be a good leader here, but you're not being a great teammate.
And you're having this thought as the alpha gamer rams you back inside through the door into sight of Charlotte, puts a foot on your chest with surprising strength, looks down at you and says, Pog.
I visibly cringe.
You want to take another powerful blow for psychic damage?
I don't think that would do it, but if he keeps up with it, that might actually be a thing that happens.
Charlotte, you
Yes.
have pretty good sights on what's happening in front of you now.
Well, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to defend Max by attacking him. So I don't know if I'm like directly engage a threat or defend someone. The way I wanna do it is running up to him, and I don't know if I'm gonna make things a lot worse. But I just want to press like so many buttons on his sleeves, like
Okay,
everything,
he has 4
like
buttons.
super fast.
He has 4 buttons, and you can definitely try pressing on them like crazy.
I love
All right, I'll call
that.
that directly engage a threat.
Okay.
Press X to dodge.
Can I use my move Fight the Good Fight? Because it says I can directly engage a threat and roll Savior instead of Danger.
If you don't want to impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition, I think was the thing. Or don't surprise or frighten.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd say that's fight the good fight. It's a pretty non-violent solution.
Okay. Oh, no!
What is
Snake
it?
Eyes!
Oh.
So
Oh,
it would be
no.
a 5.
This is the warehouse all over again.
Yes!
Oh god!
Damn it!
I'm sorry, Sonia, for making you dice. These ones are trash.
All right, mark potential.
I think the problem is
Potential,
because I
yes.
sanded the side with the 1, and they are the prettiest sides now. They want to show off how glass-like their finish is.
I'm gonna say it happens like this. You run at him with the plan of like pressing all of his buttons, and you press on the blue button out of them first, and suddenly like there's this force field on top of him that doesn't let you press any of the other buttons. And you're like, you haven't quite realized this yet because this is all happening so fast, but it allows him to grab you essentially and throw you outside onto the street. He steps out of the door after you. You get to mark a condition, and he tells you, wow, I mean, I expected a little bit more of superheroes.
Ouch. Ouch. Okay. I get angry.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, Moon, your chance to redeem yourself.
Do something foolhardy.
Yeah,
I think
you're being provoked into foolhardy action.
since attacking him with the telepathic bands hasn't worked, Moon will just run up to him and psychic scream at him. Just trying to, like, scream as loud as they can into his mind in the hope of just knocking him out.
Okay, that is a directly engage a threat.
I know. Which I have a -1 to. And I have the afraid condition.
Yeah, all of you do.
Which I also have a -2 now. So it's a -3 to whatever it
Every
is.
single one of you has a -1 to danger, which is pretty funny.
Yeah. So I will roll this now with a -3.
Nice. Perfect.
Please roll well.
I don't think I mean, well.
You can have a mixed success. You can achieve a mixed success.
So it was a 5.
Okay,
So it is a 2.
Okay, perfect.
No, it's not! So much
The
potential.
way you're marking potential right now.
I have rolled 3 times this session. All of them! None of them were bigger than 5. This was actually my best roll so far.
Okay, so you run at him and try to psychic scream at him, but you get the feeling that whatever you're directing at him doesn't get through whatever his blue mode is, which seems to be this protective field around him. But he does seem to notice you doing that behind him. And with like a few quick strikes, since Moon isn't the most muscular fighter, I'd say.
Nah.
He grabs you, pushes you down, and in each of his moves he says, F's in chat.
Ugh.
Ew.
Oh.
I hate him so much.
And you get to mark a condition.
Again.
I only have guilty and hopeless left over, and I think Moon is mostly just... I mean, hopeless would make the most sense. Because everything Moon tries doesn't work.
Rough.
I don't think that the
hopeless
fact
makes sense.
that they didn't manage to obey Max's order is enough to override this feeling of, fuck, nothing I do helps.
So, the two people who aren't currently being pinned to the ground, anyone have any ideas? Directly engaging a threat, assessing the situation is also an option if you want to, like, you know, not just run at him.
I feel like I could actually just touch him and give him, you know, a bit of my electricity that way. Then I don't have to direct it as carefully.
The touch from the Spider-Verse movie.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I like it. Now here's the question. What is the goal with this? Because I could see this being either a directly engage a threat or an unleash your powers if you're using it, like, for example, specifically to disable his suit.
Yeah, I think I want to disable his suit at that point.
Alright, then I'd say roll and unleash your powers. Unleash your max powers.
That is very good because I'm way better at being a freak.
Nice.
That is an 8.
Hey!
Alright, an 8 isn't bad.
I mean, I do get the +2 from freak and then +1 from being a team leader, so, you know.
I'm gonna say
Nice.
you do manage to get the sneak up on him, and your electricity actually is enough to get through whatever his defensive field there is. You manage to deactivate it, it starts flickering, but you get the feeling that it won't last long.
Yeah.
You gotta hit him now, or you gotta tell someone to hit him now.
For example, me.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to shout to Charlotte, now's your chance, go for it!
Okay, I'm
Now's your
just
chance.
gonna run up to him really fast, and I'm just gonna punch the force field like super, super fast.
Alright, perfect, yeah.
Can I use a team for that?
You can use a team if you need to. I'm gonna say absolutely.
Okay, so I'm just gonna... Well, it's a 6. Was it directly engage a threat?
Yeah, but you can say that you fight the good fight if you're doing it like in a non-lethal way.
Yeah.
I think that was how it was described.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a non-lethal way. I mean, I
You
want to get
pull
rid
your
of the force
punches.
field. So I have a 9.
With a team, it
All
would
right.
be 10.
With
Yeah, the idea here is to
Yeah.
break through the force field, not to kill him.
Yes.
Or not to like heavily hurt him. So yeah, sure. A 9 is fine.
With the team, it would be a
You
10.
can add the team by Max telling you what to do. So that
Go
would
for
be
it.
a 10 then.
Okay.
That would be
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
go
time
for
we
it.
ever actually used team.
Let's do that and have
Yeah.
a 10.
All right, then you get to pick 2.
Yeah.
Maybe take
I
Rit.
would definitely take something from them. Maybe I'm gonna damage some of his buttons,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then create an opportunity for my allies. I think that would be the best.
That's nice. All right. You keep beating down on his force field, and you see cracks forming in this visual depiction of that force field around him that keeps flickering in and out until it shatters. And you see that the blue button on his arm loses energy. It stops glowing. You have deactivated whatever the blue mode was.
Okay.
And how do you want to create an opportunity for your allies?
I think by just
send him here on an angry rant so that he's distracted.
yeah, I'm just gonna what am I gonna say?
Press X to doubt and then like smash the button.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna do that. Press
Okay.
X to doubt.
You're throwing him back. I'm gonna say that the blue button is actually X-shaped to make it even more fun. And yeah, he kind of falls backwards off of Moon, sort of freeing up Moon again in this situation. And yeah, he kind of lands on the ground. And he marks a condition.
Yay!
So does this mean we have now inadvertently confirmed that Charlotte is a gamer?
It's true. Charlotte is a gamer.
Oh no.
She does speed runs.
Hey. Yeah, there's like these sort of like bot speed runs that humans can't do because they just don't have the reaction speed.
Yes.
That's like what Charlotte can do.
She can do all the like frame perfect jumps you need to do.
Yeah.
And it's gamer with a Y.
Yes.
He marks insecure, another of his conditions.
And he uses the move toxic masculinity and blames us for anything.
Yeah, he one of the options he has double down on broken plans or ideas with insecure, and I'm gonna say it's that. He just gets even more angry out of his insecurity in a direction of like, I should have never expected that you would play fair. You can't beat me one-on-one. And he notices that the blue button isn't working anymore and presses the red one, presses the green one, the only one he hasn't pressed yet. And you can see like this very quick green aura coming over him as he, with unusual, like almost inhuman speed, gets back up on his legs and starts running. The green button seems to be a speed mode. He runs away.
Okay.
So, but we still have the opportunity to do something.
Yes, you have the opportunity to engage with that.
I'm going to tell Moon to try to wrap him up in the bands to keep him from running away.
Are you sure it didn't work last time? All the time before that? All the time before that?
Moon, you can do it or you can not do it. Both are valid.
I think with all of my conditions right now, Moon is so overwhelmed with anything that I don't think they would try to actually do anything directly. I think Moon would try to get to know who the fuck this guy is and what his deal is before he runs away, so that they can find him and kick his ass later.
I mean, what kind of things... I'm trying to think if you have like any way of figuring that out.
I was just gonna go like full-on mental attack.
Okay.
To figure out who is he, what does he want, how does he suit.
I'd say you get the opportunity to pierce the mask.
Okay.
You do have mind reading powers.
I think the last time a villain ran away, we couldn't find him because Moon didn't have enough information to identify him. So I think this time, knowing that everything they've tried so far to physically stop him, it's more idea of, okay, what can I actually do? I'm good at information gathering. I'm just trying to break through his mental shields and try to get everything I can while I'm in his head. So
funny little side information thing. This is the weakest villain I've ever faced you with. He only has 2 conditions.
The dice were not with us. Oh, with me specifically.
Well, no.
What's happening?
I got 2 6s.
Hey, we're going all out.
But it's a 10
free,
because I'm angry, and it's a 11 because I'm good at free. It's 11. It's an 11.
Yeah, you're aren't you a +2 on mundane even?
Right. It's Pierce the Mask. Right. So it's doesn't really.
It's a 12. You get to pick 3 either way.
Okay. What do you intend to do? Like, what was the point of all this? Why did he attack us? What's his deal?
You get to.
Or what are you really planning? I think that's more the what was your plan, and the intent to do is what's he going to do right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask both of them anyway.
You get into his mind, and you kind of get a lot of stuff right at the forefront of it. You definitely get a current plan is, oh shit, this didn't work out. I'm getting beaten right now. I'm running. So it's just getting away from you. That's what he's currently planning to do.
Okay, so it doesn't go back to my safe place or anything. Just running away.
Nothing that specific right now,
okay.
At least. What do you intend to do, or what are you really planning, or whatever his original plan was? You get a lot of emotions. You get a lot of you get the emotions that you've basically seen in his conditions. You get anger. You get insecurity. You get something. You feel like someone stoked, someone or something stoked a fire in him that made him project a lot of his negative emotions onto you for some reason.
Huh.
So you definitely get the feeling that someone or something specifically motivated him to go against you to fulfill some negative emotions that he's already had.
Okay. So we are not actually his enemies, we are what he's projecting.
You are a representation of his enemy, of what his negative emotions are.
Okay.
Maybe it was the Monopoly Man.
Possibly. I mean, it's not like we lack in enemies. How could I get your character to reveal yourself? Like, what could I do to push him into... I mean, if he's running right now, what could I do to push him into, like, coming out of hiding again? To face us again?
He seems to have, from what you've gathered so far, he seems to have a real problem with getting beaten by women.
I'm not a woman.
So maybe...
I mean, I didn't beat him either, so...
he probably doesn't have an understanding of gender that goes beyond very simple parameters. You get the feeling that by openly making fun of him and ridiculing him, you would definitely get him to reveal himself to you.
Okay.
And as you don't do what Max told you, but instead try to read his mind, suddenly all of you feel a sort of light push from behind you. So in front of you, he is running away right now, and from behind you, you feel some sort of push that feels strangely familiar, at least to most of you, and followed by that push, which seems to be a gust of wind coming towards you, right between you, a sort of golden bolt of lightning shoots right through the three of you and up to the guy running away.
Charlotte? Hold on, Charlotte is still here. What?
It's actually pretty similar, and it's even more familiar as this... whatever this speedy thing is reveals itself to be a humanoid in a full-body golden suit with green trim who grabs him, pushes him down to the ground, and knocks him out with a punch to the head.
Killstealer!
Full-on gamer mode. Whoever it is seems to be breathing relatively heavily and slowly standing up after knocking him out.
Max turns around to check on the people, whether all of them are okay, like the camera crew and the reporter.
They're slowly coming out of the building, and a few of them have already come out and like used their photo cameras to start filming the whole situation. And you also see Jessica with like frazzled hair from being thrown into the ground like 2 or 3 times, coming out of the door and looking around like with slight confusion.
All right, great.
I want to run up to the other speedster and see who that is.
The figure gets up and turns around to Charlotte, and you see that he's wearing like this very, very small and slim motorcycle helmet-ish thing, also with like a visor in front of his eyes and with a left-out space for his mouth. Superhero costume stuff, with a green visor. And he looks at Charlotte, and you can see that his eyebrows are going up, and he starts smiling. Hey, sorry, didn't want to kill Steal. I saw that you guys almost had him.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh yeah, sorry. This must be kind of confusing. He extends his hand out to Charlotte to shake it and says, I'm Starbolt.
What?
So that last moment was the dramatic last scene of the previous issue of the Waypoint comic, and now we're like opening up the next one. Where do you start? Do you start immediately at this moment again, or did you bring him inside and you're talking there now, or do you just want to completely like directly continue this scene?
I want to directly continue because I'm upset.
All right.
I agree.
People with one condition being upset.
I think by now Max is probably with them and is up to speed.
Or at least walking up. Yeah.
Up to speed.
What do you mean you're Starbolt? I'm Starbolt.
Yeah, I know, it's complicated. I was also pretty confused. But your story checks out.
And what's your story?
I mean, Starbolt trained me for a while, for like a year, And then a bit after that, he disappeared. And after a while, I got one of the items of his, last will and testament. And there was a letter in there that told me to go to the SOS in Waypoint.
Can I get a vibe check on this guy? Is he speaking the truth? Or is he...
Yes, I would also be very interested in that, because that sounds very much like my story.
I'm gonna say this isn't really a Pierce the Mask. I'm gonna say, Moon, you get to unleash your powers on this.
Okay.
If you want to, actively read his mind. Unless you just want to, get a feeling, does he seem truthful or something like that?
I think at this point, with Moon being, so beat up, I think it's more a case of, does he think he's telling the truth, or is this just another enemy that tries to win us over?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, see if his memories match up with what he's saying. Just, is he generally... Is the feeling right now that he wants to conceal something, or that he's totally honest?
Yeah. You get the feeling from him that he seems a little bit nervous, but he seems pretty confident in what he's saying. He might be a very, very good liar, but if he isn't, you get the feeling that he's telling at least his truth.
Charlotte, I think he's telling the truth, at least as far as he knows it.
Yeah, I know it must be confusing. He also didn't tell me that there were others, but, I saw you in that live stream thing from, he points over to Ecstatic, that she does, and you're supposed to be the next Starbolt, and I heard that you were trained by him and all of that, and,
Charlotte is really upset right now and doesn't say anything.
What am I getting from Charlotte?
Disappointment, betrayal, and just sadness, because I thought I was special, and turns out I'm probably not.
Oh, so you believe his story, and...
Yeah, you said I can believe him.
Denialistic is still a very strong thing.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna say, Charlotte, you get to take a powerful blow.
Yes.
Seems fair.
That's good. You want to roll low.
5, 6. 6. I have a 6.
So you mark potential.
Okay, that means on a miss you stand strong. Mark potential as normal and say how you weather the blow.
I don't know. That's a super difficult situation right now.
Did Charlotte ever suspect that there might be something to those stories, or was she always totally convinced that other people were wrong? Was there never any doubt?
I always thought that I was the only one that was trained by Starbolt, and that I was, the one who got chosen by Starbolt. So right now I'm, that's kind of the first time I'm starting to doubt that, because his story is so very, very similar to mine. I mean, I haven't told my whole story to the public, so if he has the same story but doesn't know my full story, then there's a good chance that he's not lying.
But I feel like maybe what helps you there is that you still don't think that the relationship you had with Starbolt was fake or anything. Like, you still had a special bond,
That's
even
true.
if it was maybe not as unique as you thought. I think that might help you with that blow.
Yeah, that's true. I still
Maybe
admire...
he trained this person,
yeah.
but he definitely liked me and cared for me and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, he was the first one who actually gave me a chance at something and believed in me, so that's still very important.
The other Starbolt looks at Charlotte with a bit of worry in his eyes and is like, I get it. If you need a bit of time, same on my end. It just, I heard your story and I wanted to check if it's true. Also I needed help, but mostly I just wanted to check if it's true.
I just nod and go to a wall at the alley and just lean against it, because I'm also, there was a fight, I'm in pain and all of that.
Yeah.
Max, maybe we should take this inside and try to clean up this mess first. I think Charlotte might need a minute, and to be honest, I do too.
I agree. The three of you go inside, and I'm gonna get Enoch to, deal with all this and get the authorities involved for our alpha gamer here.
Okay, I'll check on Jessica and her followers, and then hi, what's names? I'm Moonwaves. What can I call you? In my head, you're Imposter Starbolt, so I don't think that would be.
Oh man, that
polite.
sounds bad. I don't know. Starbolt, the other Starbolt, Starbolt 2. Does that work? I'm kind of taking the whole secret identity thing pretty seriously.
Okay, I can read your. You know what? Fine. Starbolt 2, just come with me and.
Oh man, I would have preferred the other Starbolt. All right, Starbolt 2 is okay. Starbolt 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I don't.
Starbolt 2 the Squeakquel.
Oh, okay. Moon is super confused. Can you just...
It's movie references. I'm sorry. You're the alien, right? We gotta no. Okay, I'm being too friendly again, but there's a lot of movies you should watch.
I sense that you're super excited to be here and there's urgency and stuff, but right now I'm beaten to a pulp. There are people who might still need help, and at least no collateral damage this time. So, Max, please...
Sure. Maybe I can help. Maybe I can help
your
somehow.
thing, and how about you get inside our base? I'll grab you a coffee and I think we still have a few donuts left. And
I think I can do that faster than you. It's fine.
please do
take
not
your time.
super
You
speed
look
around
pretty
in
bad.
our HQ.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Just
I'm
come
sorry.
with
I'm
me,
sorry.
sit
I'm just
down
gonna
and
go
eat
inside.
your
I'm just
donut,
yes.
okay? That would be very
I'm just gonna
helpful.
go inside. Yeah.
Guys, he's so loud. He's so loud.
Can I do one other thing real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Before I go back to the headquarters, I turn to Jessica and just ask her if she's alright.
She is talking with some of her entourage, and they've absolutely been filming the whole situation and making notes. And as you kind of walk up to her, you can see her eyes like darting between you and that other Starbolt. But yeah, you walk up to her, and she seems to be all right. Mainly like she
Shaken
got
up?
some grime on her, but otherwise
Hey.
she seems mostly unharmed.
We live in a warehouse. There's nothing we can do. There is still some leftover crime, okay?
Yeah, I seem very beaten down, but I just want to make sure she's okay, because, she's the person I tried to save,
Yeah.
and that's still a very important part for me.
Yeah, as you walk up to her, she turns around to you, like blinks a little bit, trying to get her eyes to focus, and takes a few steps towards you and says, "Thank you for, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with words right now."
That's okay. We all have that problem, I guess.
Hey,
I
who's that guy? She points at the other Starbolt.
Honestly, I don't know. I just don't know.
I'll let you know when you find out.
She shakes her head a little bit and puts a hand on your shoulder and says, I heard before that there's other people calling themselves Starbolt in this city, but I can tell you that much. I was saved by Starbolt today. And she tries to shift your labels.
Ooh.
She tries to shift up your superior and shift down your mundane.
Okay.
Do you wanna resist that assessment?
No, I actually do not. That's something
that makes
very,
sense.
very nice to hear, and yeah, I do not resist at all.
I think Charlotte could use that after being booted off
Yeah.
the leadership position.
Okay, then your superior gets shifted up and your mundane gets shifted down. And she and her entourage are gonna make their exit. They've basically already had their cars readied to leave.
We got what
if no
we
one
wanted.
wants to stop
A
them.
good interview and a nice fight scene.
Max gets Enoch.
Yeah.
Enoch
Does his thing.
notes down everything that's happening. Talks to some of the remaining stragglers and gets them to sign some forms that might become relevant later. And looks over to the knocked out alpha gamer and asks Max, what's the plan with that?
I honestly think that he should be evaluated. He seems to have a lot of problems that he takes out on other people.
I mean, I heard him call himself the alpha gamer, so yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's basically what a COD lobby is. I'm sorry, I'm old.
All right. Yes, I do think we should give him to the authorities because there's definitely a danger of him doing this again.
Yeah, I can just call the people, call someone to pick him up.
That would be great. Also,
All right.
you might want to steer clear of us for, like, the next bit, because turns out there's another Starbolt here, and Charlotte is not taking it that well.
Oh boy. Thanks for the heads up. I'm gonna personally hand him over, I think.
So we have
Thank
Enoch,
you.
a mysterious figure with a dark past who used to be in a superhero team, who has mystical tattoos all over him, who owns an entire superhero base warehouse. And we delegate him to being our secretary. Do our paperwork and get us some snacks. And please go
You're doing him
away
a
when we're
favor,
doing
all
important
right?
stuff.
He doesn't like it when emotions go high. You're doing him a favor.
It's why I want him.
I just like it that Enoch
Alright.
is just mostly like, please just deal with the fallout.
He seems to be happy to do it.
No, I think he's just happier to do that than hang with emotional teenagers.
Either
I
way,
am not
he
a teenager.
Perfect. Either way, he walks over to the guy and like checks his arms, and sees that there's the buttons there. He looks like back at Max. That's the superpower thing, the buttons.
Yep.
All right, maybe I can. He like grabs around there and he finds the seam of a glove basically that the buttons are attached to and like pulls it off. All right, that should help. Yeah, you do your thing. I'll handle this.
Then see you in a few hours.
And Max heads back inside and probably walks into an extremely awkward, very quiet main hall. What did you guys do while Max and Enoch were talking outside?
I think Moon just sat Starbolt 2 down on like their
Guest area.
guest area, yeah, public area, like the part of the warehouse that they've set aside for like the open door thing, for open house things, and where they did the interview and stuff like that, where there is now a semi-permanent snack area, and just said, please stay here, and went to the kitchen to get some ice for their bruises, and just sat down, and you didn't sense much from Moon, except for, this is all a bit much right now.
Charlotte is standing away and just like looking dramatically out of the window.
You could comfort or support your heavily injured teammate, but
I'm super upset right now. I'm sorry.
yeah, I get that.
I mean, I could
Uh,
comfort or support my very upset teammate, but I don't think you want me to.
Yeah. No.
make it worse. Yeah, as you stand there at the window and sort of look outside, the other Starbolt is sitting on the chair, like also kind of staring at you and like slapping his knees with his hands at super speed. Sort of like, should I get up? Should I get up and talk? No, probably should sit down. Probably should stay here.
So this guy has ADD, right?
Can I? Should I be quiet or should I? Do you?
Just
I,
please
I,
wait a second. I know that's hard for you, Speedsters. Just please wait a second till
Yeah, just-
our leader comes back.
Okay, just
Take another donut. I know you guys have a very high metabolism. Please just.
Yeah, it's just. I just want you to know I've been there too, and it was also shocking for me, and it's fine. It's completely fine that you're feeling that
So
right now.
Well, I guess we were in the media. So do you know any of the other Starbolt people? We heard that there are several
didn't-
people who claim to
There's
be
more?
Starbolt. Apparently, that's what the SOS said. That there were, I think, 7.
I just knew about you because you were on that podcast and there was the live stream. I didn't know that there was more.
Apparently. So was that true?
I think maybe now would be a good
Yeah.
moment for Max to come in.
Yeah.
Alright, the other stuff has been dealt with, so time to get a few things out of the way.
Yeah.
Starbolt 2, thanks
Yeah.
for your help there. Great performance.
I really didn't want to steal your guys' thunder. I was just on the way to you and I saw that this guy was getting away. I'm sure the other Starbolt over there had it covered. I just, instinct.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's what a hero does after all, and it's great to work together with another hero.
Thank you.
Also, Starbolt, she very much addresses Charlotte here.
Yeah.
Great performance today. You did a good job. Honestly, this went way better than most of other fights. Let's be real.
You can roll comfort or support.
Okay. That is an 8.
Ooh.
Minus my mundane, that's a 7.
Nice. On a hit, they hear you. They mark potential, clear, condition, or shift labels if they open up to you.
Yeah, I think what's mostly behind that statement is Max saying to you, you're still Starbolt to me, no matter what happened out there.
That's very sweet. I only have the angry condition. I don't think that works really well.
You could just mark potential, if you want.
Yeah, you can also just mark potential if you open up all of
If you
these.
open
If
up,
you
yeah.
kind of
Yes,
open up to Max a little.
Yeah, I would open up because I just need people to validate me right now.
Yeah, that works.
So
okay,
what
then
do
I'm
you
just
say to open
gonna
up?
mark potential.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath and I'm gonna join the rest of the group in the guest area.
Next, Max is going to address Moon.
Moon is
Listen.
super melodramatically everything hurts. I'm so hurt. Oh god. I'm helpless and insecure and also angry and afraid, so.
A lot of things went wrong out there, and I'm very sorry if I put too much on you. I feel like I should have been able to see that you had trouble handling the situation, and I didn't, so I wanted to apologize for that. And also for, the stuff that I said or thought in the moment. Yeah.
You get also comfort or support, Moon.
That's a 9.
Yay!
I'm doing really well this session.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, you get to do the same.
Okay. I know this is very counterintuitive, but I kind of think that right now, with all this stuff going on and with this entire crisis of faith that Moon is having with their self-worth, that they don't really open up to that. I have 4 conditions. I am choosing right now.
Because I have these conditions, I'm not gonna open up to you.
Yeah.
To heal my conditions.
Basically.
That makes sense. That
I
works,
think
yeah.
Moon right now is too much wrapped up in themselves, and I think you can sense from Moon like waves of doubt. You can actually almost hear them say this wasn't you, this was me. I'm not good enough for this. This was all my fault. I should have never started this and stuff like that.
You, on the other hand, can feel that Max very much thinks that it is on her and that she was a bad leader.
The other Starbolt doesn't pick up on any of these vibes and says, wow, you guys are a great team.
Amazing.
Really supportive atmosphere here.
So, you have a team or anything?
No. I don't know how. Did you guys know each other before coming? Either way, I don't have a team yet. I'm planning on having one.
2 speedsters. Double the herding of cats.
That's why I went to the SOS.
Let me guess, they didn't like your Starbolt story?
They weren't big fans of it, no. But that's actually why I came here. But you do your thing first. I can wait. I don't want to intrude.
They most
even
definitely
more.
cannot.
Well, honestly, now that everything's been dealt with, I think we can move on to the whole Starbolt situation. And especially how all of us are going to handle this in public. Because 2 Starbolts are going to be a bit confusing.
I mean, it's not. It's a copyright problem, but it's gonna work out somehow.
I feel like we probably should play up the friendly rivalry thing, because I think the media might be trying to play the 2 of you against each other, and you seem a pretty cool guy, and I would hate for that to become a thing,
Charlotte, how do you feel about Max taking this angle?
Not happy. I just want this guy to be gone right now.
Listen, I I don't think we'll get into each other's way all that much. Like, if the SOS just takes me on, then I'll be their Starbolt, you'll be the Starbolt down here.
All I'm saying is just, don't talk badly about each other. I think that
I didn't
would
plan
be
to.
Also,
kind of
I don't think
bad.
that the SOS will take you on, because with me, they kind of, they try to force me to take on another name. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to join, and that's, big part why I didn't join. So I don't think you're gonna be successful with that.
He looks down to the floor, to his boots, which are like which he's like flipping up and down at super speed, sort of giving the sound of a rabbit cleaning itself. He suddenly stops and seems pretty serious as he looks up and says, "Well, guess if I have to change my name, I can do that. I think upholding the legacy, it's more important what I do than how I call myself."
Very glad to hear that.
Are you sure? Like, Starbolt is the legacy. I mean, fine with me, but doesn't it feel like a betrayal?
I don't know. Does the name matter that much? As long as I do the right thing?
Well, it matters to me.
You can keep it then. I would rather keep it, but if I have to change the name to join the SOS, I guess I can do that.
Listen, are you sure you want to join the SOS? I guess you heard about why we didn't join, not just about the Starbolt thing. Are you sure
He slowly nods.
You want to, like, tarnish Starbolt's name with that?
I don't want to get into an argument or something like that, but Starbolt told me to join the SOS. And I feel like I would tarnish his name if I said no to them.
I
Knight Rider was his sidekick.
And he built the SOS.
If anyone knows what Starbolt would want, it's probably Knight Rider, right?
I'm actually not so sure about that, because...
Yeah, he also doesn't seem all that sure about it, but seemingly is trying to convince himself of that.
I mean, there's a lot Knight Rider didn't know about Starbolt, and I guess that's true for all of us, but I'm not sure he's, up to date with the Starbolt he was in the end.
I don't know either, but if anyone can help me do what it takes, I think the SOS is my best shot. Look, I'm sorry. I don't wanna accuse you of anything or make it seem like I don't think you're living up to what Starbolt would have wanted. This seems dumb. I can leave.
Hold on a second. You said something before about needing help. No, it doesn't matter who you are. If you come here seeking help, you will get our help. So, how about we lay this entire Starbolt thing to the side for now and focus on what can we do? What do you need help with?
Well, when I got there and after talking to that radioactivity guy and Knight Rider, they gave me some sort of mission to prove myself so I can get accepted in the SOS. I'd have to do something to get let in.
Yeah, we know the drill.
And I don't have a team. And I don't have a lot of experience in this. I know, it feels dumb now. I just wanted to ask if you could help me with that. With getting into the SOS.
So you want our help to get into the SOS?
I don't know anyone in this city. And
I'm not
I don't know,
sure that they would be happy about that, to be honest.
I can't ask anyone in the SOS. I'm pretty sure they're not allowed to help me with that too much.
Max shoots a thought to the two of you, like, it would be useful to have someone on the inside who trusts us.
It would also send very mixed messages if we are trying to differentiate ourselves from the SOS and then straight up recommend someone for the SOS. But I think if that's what he wants to do...
In the end, we can just frame it as, helping another superhero do the right thing. Complete a mission.
I guess.
I feel kind of dumb about asking you this after how this whole thing, is kind of, but if he turns directly to Charlotte. Look, if you tell me to leave, I'll leave. I'm sorry.
Well, we need to talk this over as a team first because, we decide things as a team. So if you would like to wait here while we discuss this for a bit, I think that would make sense.
Sure, yeah.
Max would definitely say. So, Charlotte, honestly, I feel like this might be mostly up to you. If you don't want to do this, then we are not going to do it.
Actually, I'm so conflicted right now. I just want this guy to be gone and forget about him, but that's not what Starbolt would do. I think we need to help him. Because that's what being a superhero is all about, right? Helping people. And I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if he's lying, if he's telling the truth. I'm not sure about anything, but helping people is helping people, I guess. I mean, let's be honest, it's not going to be easy to see Starbolt 2 all the time, but I guess we should help him.
Charlotte, I agree, but there's also something that I want to just throw out there. I know that Starbolt's death has been very hard on you, and I think it might help you to talk to someone who knew him as well, who is in a similar position to you. I think this could be an opportunity for you to maybe confront some of the feelings that you are having.
Well, I was kind of hoping to leave my feelings out of this, but maybe you're right. I don't know. I honestly can't. I can't promise you that I will talk to him.
I don't think there's any way that you can leave your feelings out of this situation. So I'm just thinking.
I can try.
Charlotte, I'm an empath. Believe me, I know how feelings work. She does not. And I think this could be very good for you.
Well, let's just say I'm gonna do it for the good of the team, and I mean, there's apparently a situation where people need help, so let's just focus on that.
Let's make a pact. You do this thing that is very hard for you, and I will finally call my mother.
Is it that bad for you?
You have no idea. Speaking of...
It's a hard thing to do.
Let's shake on that.
And we shake hands.
As you shake on that, Charlotte, that's a kind of strange thing to happen, but your phone, you get a notification that someone sent you a message.
Oh.
Who is it?
Who even has my phone number? Like my parents?
Yeah, good question, right?
Maybe you could look at it to find out.
I will take out my phone and look at it.
You see a message written to you. Like traditionally, you've just been messaged.
Yeah.
And it says, "So many stars in the night sky. You can see them best at midnight. Come alone to the pillar of industry, where Waypoint hides their light from the river's side." And it's signed with an O.
Okay.
This sounds very much like the riddle that we got after Locksmith was. Oh, fuck. It's the Monopoly Man. As if it didn't have enough problems already.
You can figure out what exactly this message means next time, because that's where we're going to end this episode.
I would say I think I've never failed this much before, but I think that would be false.
You just need different dice.
I use different dice.
I didn't fail a single time.
Yeah. Very good leader.
That +1 in a fight is really useful, not gonna lie. I for sure thought I would fail on those comfort and support ones, though.
Well, you did really well.
I cannot believe no one comforted me, okay?
Oh, poor little successful Max. I have 4 conditions. You do not want me to make another roll right now.
Listen, I'm very insecure right now.
I'm super upset.
But that's
I'm one
that's
hit away
perfect.
from being knocked out.
So now we know what this arc is. This is the Star Bowl 2 arc.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I hope despite shocking revelations, you had fun
Yes.
recording this episode. And
Definitely.
I hope the listeners had fun listening to it. They can tell us about it on our social media. We have Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram at Waypoint Pod.
TikTok.
We also have TikTok at Waypoint Pod. We have an email, waypointheroes@gmail.com. You can text us on all of those. You can write us on all of those. Wow, I'm old. We're most active on Twitter, so that's your best chances. But Tumblr also works really well. Also, we hope you enjoyed our new intro that we've had.
Yes.
For the first time last episode, we have an original song as our intro now.
Yes, our very
And
own music.
we love it. We love it.
It's so good.
Yes, original music just for us. Yeah, we hope you like it. And until next time, I'm gonna say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.